Did you know that Alex Jones is literally Hitler?
Where the German people failed, I have returned in the year 2025 to give victory. And I want you all to support Trump, the unelected dictator. When fascism rises worldwide, we are going to arrest every liberal and imprison you. And that's if you're lucky enough to live. And that's why I'm endorsing the president, because he's also a dictator.
All right, welcome back to episode 19 of the Rum Dum Pod. Cheers.
Welcome,
Brother.
everyone, one and
Brother.
all. Oh my God, is the world falling apart, or is the world fucking falling apart?
Oh, it's always falling apart, man. It's always broken down.
yeah, but
man.
this time the sky is really falling, sir.
I mean, imagine
I'm
how the people during World War II felt.
That's pretty much.
They had a lot more credence to saying the world was ending than you do right now, my boy. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know, bro. It's starting to get pretty close, dude.
Yeah.
And we'll talk about it later in the episode. Welcome, everyone and all, to Rum Dum Podcast. This is Aiden, your main host, and I'm Dar, your co-host,
also known as CI Mac.
Also,
CI
Mac.
What are you going by now on the interwebs? You don't really have any. Dar?
I have a couple names, but
Flux Deluxe?
Fluxliner.
Flux Deluxe?
Mm-hmm.
Fluxliner?
Ooh.
Hell yeah, boy.
Well, gang.
We're just going to get this thing started off, and we're going to talk about the rising violence on the left. And this is where we get in this sort of trap where we say, well, both sides are capable of violence. Like, yeah, but this rhetoric, when you totally dehumanize everyone and calling them Nazis and white supremacists and all that kind of stuff, you know, it has a toll. And the thing about it is when the right makes mistakes, and it's capable of correcting itself. The left has shown that it's not capable of correcting itself when it goes totally unhinged. And to kind of put that point at home, let's play that clip of Hassan in his gun toting when he gets Southern on everybody. Like he went Southern
on it, boss. Who is he? I've never actually watched the whole clip, unedited clip. Hassan pulls a gun.
Well, this is a short one, but this is a good thing, right?
The wrong person while body shaming and calling him ugly. Oh, is he talking shit about Mom Donnie? I don't know.
I have no idea.
I don't watch this song.
I want to check out the gun that he pulls out.
Delivering for the very working people who've been left behind by our politics.
Compared to what
right? President Trump has been able to do. You know, over the same period of time that I've been running, has been the moment where President Trump ran a presidential campaign.
He's contemplating.
Life easier.
He's all
he's going to the mini fridge.
Making cost of living.
Groceries.
And he's been unable and uninterested to deliver on any of that. Instead, focusing on cruelty in the manner that we've just heard today. And what I would tell him is,
this is why I feel like I can be so good at streaming. He's not even doing nothing. He just set a gun on the counter. I can set a gun down on the counter.
Yeah.
I set it on the counter.
Listen, your gun is real. He's got a BB gun. He's got a BB gun.
That's real. This is an airsoft gun.
We defeated them.
Did you zoom in? It's like a total BB gun.
Let me see if I can zoom in on it. This is a video player.
That's what's cracking me up. I mean, besides the fact that he's
Anyway,
just showing off right here, he's totally fucking ridiculous.
On Series of Tubes, I go in depth. I show you the clipazine he has. It's got a little nipple for BBs to come out. But then I guess some Hassan fans are commenting that it's a running gag. So I don't know. Maybe everybody knows. Maybe he's not trying to fake it.
I've got a gun too on my counter right now.
Yeah.
See this? See this fucking bad boy?
Why do you have a Nerf gun on the counter? Ew, stop that immediately.
It's my gun,
baby. I
spilled
shit all over my face.
It's the justice.
Oh, off to a great start.
I call her Justice. This is Justice, right?
Justice, yeah.
Justice.
It's orange, white, and blue. You almost got the right colors.
That's right. So I just, hey, don't mind me. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, you stay strapped, bro. Stay strapped or get clapped, bro.
I stay strapped all the time.
You stay strapped. Yeah, I don't know what the fuck this is. I don't watch him. I don't watch Hassan. I don't know. Hassan pulls out. It looks like a real firearm.
The point I'm trying to make and get to is that today, I guess either a couple days, a couple days ago we had that ICE shooting.
Yeah.
The shooter's name was Joshua John or John Joshua. Two first names. Yeah.
Yeah.
You can't trust those kind of people. first name for a last name. But the shooting, so he tries to shoot ICE officers to try to cause terror. Yeah, where ICE officers don't want to work anymore, just they feel demoralized. But the thing about it is, he accidentally shot the
people they were trying to detain.
Yeah, he shot some illegal immigrants or the migrants in custody.
Yeah,
like on accident. Like, dude, you can't fucking make this shit up.
So here, this is what was weird. So Kash Patel posted the stripper clip, which. Yeah. What weapons are these people using that they have stripper clips? Like old school, like they're using a damn what's that gun from like World War I or whatever? World War II? A Garand. There's so the ICE. So here's Brandon Herrera, the AK guy. So the shooter tried to ambush ICE agents. 0 ICE officers hurt. Shot 3 migrants before killing himself. Way to go, dipshit! Yeah, he didn't hit any of his. Yeah, he hit the guys that he was supposedly saving. And then,
but here's what's funny? The left media says that he actually wasn't trying to kill ICE officers; that he actually was trying to kill the migrants. This was a migrant. They were trying to spin it as a migrant
move, where he actually hated the migrants, so he wrote anti-ICE on there to frame the right wingers to start the. But you can do this with anything, where it's like, oh, it's actually the opposite side trying to frame my side. Anybody can just do that. So it's like.
But I'm trying to spitball this, if that had any credence at all, like, why are you, like, you're happy that the migrants are in custody and about to leave, so why kill them? Unless it was personal and had nothing to do with any political. That is the only thing I can come up with. Unless you have another
also, so when Charlie Kirk was assassinated, we've still never seen the bullets. Kash Patel just tweeted the pictures of the bullets as it happened. Just like, like, what the fuck is that? That's sus. Written on there in, like, Sharpie. This is weird. When's the last time you've seen a crime happen and the director of the FBI tweeted out evidence on Twitter? When's the last time you've seen that?
Like, here's some evidence, guys. Here it is. Yeah. Straight from the horse's mouth. Don't get me wrong. Like, I mean, we shouldn't be shooting at anyone at all. But it was as an ICE facility, so it wasn't like it was like they just got apprehended. No, they were actually. I think they were moving them into the ICE facility or moving them somewhere else.
Yeah.
But so it's just starting to get it's starting to get crazy out there, bro. And this kind of this whole Hassan Destiny thing, where Destiny went on Piers Morgan about a week ago and said that and Hassan said this.
What did he
Hassan
say?
Today said that this shooting was justified, but he actually he's not trying to spin it to where the guy was trying to kill migrants. He was trying to spin it to where he was trying to shoot ICE agents. So it's starting to get the cloud of war, the fog of war is starting to get out of control when it comes to all this information.
Yeah.
So the point I'm trying to make is, if the Twitch CEO is going to be coming before Congress in that first week of October or so, and he's going to be asked about this, Hassan, you would think that Hassan is going to dial down his, you know what I'm saying? Because he's going to be fucking big time.
He's going to be,
but
what?
He's not going down.
You cut out.
So
he's
if
going
he's
to be what?
What?
You cut out. You said Hassan's going to be, and then you cut out.
He's going to be in the crosshairs. He's going to be made an example out of. Because now that Comey's, indicted, which I think he's going to go to jail for something.
Do you want to watch the Hassan clip? I think I might have just found it that you were talking about.
Yeah, sure, go ahead. Okay, but the point is that I think that
OpenAI just
it's going to be like a legal precedent to start going it, because they're talking about going after Soros. And it's going to get rough, dude.
Yeah.
And came out hot. The obsessive attack on law enforcement, particularly ICE, must stop. I'm praying for everyone hurt in this attack, for their families. And then there was a community note. According to an ICE spokesperson, the 3 individuals shot were ICE detainees, leaving 2 individuals dead and 1 injured.
Stop. To every politician
who is using rhetoric demonizing ICE and demonizing CBP.
W. Cruz. W. Ted Cruz.
To every politician demanding that ICE agents be
not the
doxxed
Zodiac Killer.
and calling for people to go after their families. Stop.
Yeah, this is kind of weird where I don't really know how to feel about it, about like the whole unmasking ICE agents or whatever. It's so odd to have to disguise the identities of law enforcement officers. Like, what if cops all of a sudden started wearing like ski masks, and not having like it's odd. It's very odd.
Well, I want to talk about that after I finish this point, but are we gonna try to find a
40-minute fucking clip? Do we just want to talk shit about Hassan for the next 40 minutes?
Hassan pretty much justifies it. He justifies it. So, all the point I'm trying to say is the left isn't slowing down at all. Especially Hassan he's in the crosshair. He's going to be made an example. Mark my words, he will be made an example out of because he's kind of low. He's low hanging fruit, bro. He's doing it to himself. It's going to be easy for the DOJ or somebody to indict him.
He's make an example. Though. He's not low hanging fruit. It'd be pretty easy to get. It'd be pretty. He's the
I just
top.
said low hanging fruit. Low hanging fruit's easy, bro. Not high hanging fruit.
But he's high hanging fruit because he's like the most popular one. He's the most popular
no.
lefty
Low-hanging
streamer.
fruit. Oh my god.
He's the most.
He's an easy target. Okay, that's what low hanging fruit. So
yeah, but he's at the top of the food chain, bro. He'd be
no, bro. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Like, he will be making an example out of easy because he incriminated himself for too long. He will be so easy to lock up, or at least just set a legal precedent to go after other lefties.
Well, do you think
anyway,
they might be able to use the Alex Jones defense where he was like, "Well, I'm just playing a character." I think that's what they did.
Not when it's so consistent. Not when he's no. I don't think it's going to work. Now, I'm not saying he's going to go to jail or anything, but this is going to be like a huge deal. It's going to be a huge deal. Well, and I will have something. I do have something to say for ICE, and we understand that the reason why ICE wears masks is because the left will dox them, and they'll start going after their families and at their households and protesting ICE officers' homes.
Yeah,
and that's civil war. Okay, when you start doing that, the civil war. Okay, so in a way, I get why they're wearing masks. I think they should wear masks because technically what we don't understand is we're actually at war right now. I think we're here. Like there's no more tiptoeing. We've tiptoed past that line. And because what I'm trying to say is if they didn't wear masks, this conflict, this sort of civil conflict, we'll just say for now, will just skyrocket out of control really fast. I mean, really fast. Because when you start doxing agents and you start going to their house and start shooting them at their house instead of going to the ICE facilities and protesting there, and it starts to move to their houses, dude, that's a whole different ball game, bro.
That's I don't think normal cops are really getting tracked down to their homes. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Yeah, no, because they're not. Yeah.
You could.
Yeah, so all I'm saying is I'm not justifying. Well, I'm saying the reason why they're doing it is because they're protecting against being doxed. And all I'm saying is the effect of removing those masks the Civil War will become even more connected and faster. That's all I'm going to say about it. And I think, Tim Pool actually made a thing where he didn't like it either. And I kind of agree with him. It's like, if you feel proud of what you're doing, if you believe in doing this work and immigrating, these illegal immigrants out of the country. Deporting, thank you.
Yeah.
Just for the
bro, my dumbass said ex-migrating when you said immigrating, bro. Yeah, if you feel proud that you're deporting these people, and
it's you feel proud that you're deporting these people, like you should be doing the federal, enforcing federal law proudly. Yeah. But the problem is with that is that we're technically in a cold civil war, and as soon as they take off their masks, it'll be hot. Yeah. I'm telling you right now, it'll be hot. So I think we're under different kind of conditions. We're not under civil conditions anymore.
Yeah.
And
there's people that feel like they need to violently oppose enforcing federal laws on who's allowed to be here. So when you're in a weird situation like that, where you've got people to the point where they feel like they're under attack when you're just enforcing like immigration laws,
right.
and people feel like that's a hot war. It's like, well, that's such a weird situation to ever be in, where you've been convinced that you need to have infinity migrants coming over the border to be a good country. You know, it's so odd. It's so odd.
Well, we've had to deal with that for years, and now we're dealing with the repercussions. And really, out of every Western country in the world that has adopted mass immigration, America is the only one that's on top of this. You know, England is still haven't got a hold of their government yet. They're in the streets protesting.
Yeah, because they just had a Million Man March or whatever, right?
Yeah.
Let me see if I can get some Google images.
Type that in. Yeah, it's crazy to see. And France is totally fucked. But see, France has got an even worse problem, because now they both the left and the right want to overthrow the French government, and Antifa is like, oh my God, look at that. That's in England. Yeah, London. Wow.
AP, more than 100,000 people attend London March organized by far-right activists. This is not organized by one guy. This is not... Why is there no sound?
They always try to downplay it. But look at that, bro. That's insane. People are fucking fed up. They're fed up.
Yeah, that's crazy, dude. Y'all think it's hot here in the States, bro. We ain't got nothing like this going on.
Well, we've already had a silent revolution. Voted for Trump. That was our revolution.
Yeah, but we ain't got nothing like this, where there's whole city blocks full shoulder to shoulder, dude.
Yeah, well, we didn't have to. Luckily, we didn't have to, because that's the problem. They don't have control of their government. The police are after them.
It's rough over there. They're standing on tops of buses and shit like it's fucking 28 days later, bro. It's fucking rough over there.
Yeah. So luckily, we didn't have to. The patriots of this country didn't have to do this. We just used our votes, and we were able to seize control. So,
bro, they got Associated Press aprons and coffee mugs. You got me fucked up, bro. Who's buying the AP mugs, dude? Nah, bro.
Buy yourself an LP mug. We'll tell you a bunch of
bullshit. These
bullshit.
based comments right here. Let's look at some of these based comments here. Not far right. People are sick of being pushed around. Missed a couple zeros off that, closer to 3 mil. I don't know how many people are in fucking Britain.
Wow.
We're going to get fact checked, bro. How many people are in Britain, bro? Probably not many. They're the size of Florida, bro. They're not big. That's the thing a lot of Americans don't realize, how big America is compared to these European nations. They're like the size of one of our states. And so when you see shit like this, like, yo, that's like everybody. This is like everybody in the UK right here. This is all of them. People don't realize that shit. That literally is all of them, bro.
That's a lot of tea that they drank that day for sure.
This is a gross it must be over 1 million. But yeah, dude, it's fucking insane. Absolutely insane.
Well, I'm glad they're breaking they were hypnotized for too long.
Yeah, it's wild.
Saying being anti-illegal immigrants means you were a far right supremacist.
Yeah, that's not far right. I mean, I guess it's not. Really,
that's what the narrative was constantly. That was the narrative.
Traditionally speaking, though, having a border isn't really a left-right issue. That's just kind of
it's a normal. Yeah,
it's
exactly.
Just kind of a topological necessity. You know what I mean?
Yeah, of course it is. But I mean, we've lost our minds. We've lost our collective minds. Oh, this is our boy Destiny. Yeah, but that's what I was going. And that's, and I was going to get to was the whole mask thing. Well, California just banned ICE from wearing masks. So even though I don't think this could happen, but this is a flashpoint. But if the feds and ICE agents are in California doing, enforcement there, and they have their masks on, and then there's another state enforcement that goes to arrest ICE,
we're
going to have a fucking huge problem. Like I don't know who would do that. I don't know what state.
Because my more worry would be like independent vigilante groups. I don't think can a state actor arrest a federal actor?
Better right. If they think they have the authority, they will, bro.
But it's the other way around, where the federal's over the state. So like, how are you gonna?
No, bro. Actually, technically, the Constitution says states' rights oversee federal rights. That's always been the thing. But that's always the dynamic. That's always the dynamic.
Where in the Constitution does it say that? Where is it at?
Yeah, bro. States' rights are always supreme.
Where?
It was like that for a long time. But I mean, of course, that's the whole diatribe among American society. It's always been, the Fed has always tried to fight over states' rights and vice versa. That was really what the Civil War boiled down to was states' rights.
Was states' rights?
States' rights. State right oversaw federal law.
Oh, here we go. 10th Amendment. Oh, 10th Amendment. Is this it? Is this the new tech right here? Where's the text? The power is not reserved for the states respectively, so the power is not delegated to the United States by the Constitution, nor prohibited by it to the states, are reserved to the states respectively. So if the feds don't have a right to something, the states get it.
Right. It's always states of America was always predicated over states' rights over federal rights. Now, this has all changed after the Civil War. These precedents has changed, but really, because that's how you got away with certain states locked down and certain other states didn't lock down during COVID-19, because certain states went their own way and decided to open up, like Florida and Texas for the most part.
Yeah.
So it's always states' rights over federal, but there's also certain the federal government's in charge of military and protecting the border.
Yeah.
So that's where it's weird, because if you have ICE agents trying to enforce American sovereignty through, deporting illegal immigrants, and the state says, well, this is a sanctuary state. You see what I'm saying? It's a fight between state and federal. That's really what a civil war is. It's whoever decides, what's consensus law on a national / state level. Yeah. So, and if those two actors ever conflict, that's really the flashpoint in a civil war.
Yeah.
Well, so if for whatever reason, whether it's vigilante or like a California state trooper or a California guard that bars, if national, let's say, I don't know, I'm just trying to come up with a scenario. What if Gavin Newsom comes up with a sort of militia army for California?
Yeah.
Okay. And he dubs them California militia. They're a state organization.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden they're charged with, whenever they see ICE or going to it, let's say that what they would do is they would go straight to an ICE facility and they would disarm the ICE agents and they would tell them to vacate.
Yeah.
That would be something that could happen. And that would be a flashpoint. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But we have to see what he wants to do. Gavin Newsom came
would
up
that
with
be a civil war if it was one state doing it?
Absolutely. It doesn't, civil wars, it's kind of just civil,
they're within the same body. Yeah, it doesn't mean civil as in they line up neatly and okay, let's do this out, brother. No. So yeah, I guess
that's the whole thing about people saying, oh, there's no such thing as civil war, or because it's like semantics in the definition of civil or civil war.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? But to me,
obviously that's not what that means. So civil war. No, it's civil because you're within the same state, not in the American sense, but as in a country. You're within the same body and you're having a war. That's why it's called.
Right. But it doesn't matter if a state actor is going up against another state actor, in this case a federal government against a state government. Yeah, that's the civil war.
Yeah,
that's technically
so the definition is a war between citizens of the same country. Yeah.
Exactly. It's very general. It's very general. So, but I think that a lot of people their qualifications are a little higher. That wouldn't be a one gang versus one gang. They wouldn't call that a civil war. Technically, that is a civil war. If you have a cultural gang, I guess the Patriots versus, Antifa, technically that's a civil war. Now, those aren't technically state actors.
No.
Right.
Yeah, if they're citizens in the same country, yeah, it's a civil war.
Right. But they are citizens in the same country. So, anyway, but it's more like a collective organization. That's almost, I think that's almost broad, but anyway. The flashpoint to civil war for me is definitely a state of California going up against the federal government and exercising their power over them with violence, pretty much.
Yeah.
So that's pretty much it, and that's a flashpoint, that particular law. So we'll see what happens. But it's just getting crazier and crazier.
We'll see if anybody actually does show up to ICE agents' houses. I guess if their faces are visible. I guess we'll see if it happens.
Because if that happens, it's just going to escalate. It's already been escalating. So
yeah, but it hasn't happened yet, has it? The people have been showing up.
Yeah, because they have their mask on.
yeah, fair. But was that was that a recent development, or has that always been that way? I feel like it's only been a thing you would even think about recently. Normally, ICE
yeah,
would
no,
have
yeah, it's only been recently because people are afraid of getting doxxed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you have anything else on your docket?
Next on the roster,
Oh, you want
brother?
me to go next? All right.
Yeah, I just fucking went
I didn't think you. Okay, so I asked you earlier. Hold on a second. I'm gonna hide my screen from you. The audience will still be able to see it. Hold on a second. So I asked you. So you didn't know. You're not going on Google right now, are you? You're not googling anything.
No, I'm not googling.
You're not googling nothing. Hold on a second. Let me pull this shit up, buddy. So you haven't seen what's been. You look like you're looking on Google. You're not looking on Google, are you?
No, I'm looking to see how far we're good. What's up?
Oh, you're looking. Okay. So you haven't seen what's been going on with old Alex Jones. You haven't looked at that.
I've only saw a couple. I don't really watch him anymore, man. I don't.
Man, you are behind. So
his clips are weird, man. He doesn't have good clips anymore.
He doesn't have good clips anymore. Oh, you're dead wrong, brother. You're dead wrong, brother. So did you know? Now, this is not a political statement when I say this. I'm speaking very literally and factually. Did you know that Alex Jones is literally Hitler?
Oh,
did you know that?
Seen this picture.
Did you know that?
Oh, he's
literally. I'm not making any sort of political thing. He's literally time traveled from the 1940s. Do you see my screen?
Wow.
Do you see my screen?
I don't know. I don't see your screen.
You don't see my. Oh my God, you're derailing that. You don't see my screen. You don't see my screen share.
There we go. Okay. I have to click on it.
Here's the evidence right here.
Napoleon fails. The German people failed. I have returned in the year 2025 to give victory. And I want you all to support Ursula von der Leyen, the unelected dictator.
Dude, he's got the mustache. He's got the Hitler after returning to the year 2025. Oh, this is from his official Twitter account. Breaking exclusive. Adolf Hitler now officially endorses the Democrat Party after returning to the year 2025. The Nazi leader is happy to see Governor Gavin Newsom. Okay, we can just watch words from our Führer right here.
I want you to support Xi Jinping.
You're fucking trolling,
I want
bro.
you to support the Democratic Party and the dictator of Venezuela, Maduro. As fascism rises worldwide,
that is going to make memes for centuries. The clip of Alex Jones flexing with the Hitler stash saying "as fascism rises" is going to be in so many fucking memes, bro. You don't even understand. The thing was,
what's funny?
What's funny?
I was feeling guilty about doing the Nerf gun ploy, but just because the violence is getting just out of control, and here comes Alex Jones with the Adolf Hitler stash, bro.
And dude, he did his whole show like this, with like the brown. He did his whole episode.
Right now.
It wasn't just a clip for the meme. He did the whole episode with the stash. I think I have the clip where he's telling the story about how this happened, how he ended up with the Hitler mustache. I can't believe you didn't see that.
No, I saw the picture of him. I didn't think anything of it. You know, I was like,
he did a whole episode, brother. He did a whole episode. Okay, here we go. Here's how it happened.
As a show, I don't know. Maybe I should, for a while, just as a social experiment, keep the mustache. What's everybody think? I kind of like my goatee beard. You know, I've been just kind of experimenting. Everybody asks what that.
It's like a cocaine hand.
What he kind of looks like a J. Jonah Jameson from Spider-Man as well, the Hitler stash. But he kind of goes to the story about how he was kind of shaving, and then he ended up with the Hitler stash, and he just kept it. So I'm wondering, I haven't listened to the Alex Jones show in forever. I used to listen to it with our dad all the time when I would work like late night shifts with him when I was a kid.
Yeah.
So I kind of forgot about it, but is this what his show is, where it kind of is just like a just chatting podcast, where he's kind of talking? He's literally talking about his shower shaving routine right here.
He's always went stream of consciousness where he just talks, bro.
He's always bro. That's what I'm talking. That's what we need to get the damn printouts, bro. Look at his desk right here for video viewers. Yeah. He's got stacks inches thick of the articles that he prints out, bro. That's the way to do it. How he just fucking goes, bro. He just fucking goes.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, and this is the thumbnail he used where it's like the Charlie Chaplin. And he gives a whole Hitler speech. Which I will be clipping up for the intro. Don't you worry. Don't you worry, Rum Dumians. I will be clipping this up to do a based YouTube edit. Yeah, dude, he's sitting here at his swanky ass house doing a Hitler speech on the couch.
Democratic Party and the dictator of Venezuela, Maduro.
Shouts out Gavin Newsom.
Worldwide, I want you to bow.
I mean, honestly, I mean, he's always been a troll, bro.
Yeah.
But doing that right now, like that's, I don't know, man. He's brave, bro. Because
but the thing is, he does
so many crazy motherfuckers. He's egging people on, man. Like,
he does
that's
the
crazy.
kind of normal conservative take on it. Reacts like Hitler would have been a lib, like he would have been a fan of the Dems. So it's kind of. It's not like he's being actually like crazy and like quote unquote based or whatever. He's saying Hitler would have been a Dem. So he's not.
And I do
crazy.
welcome the comedy because it would bring some levity, like comedy like always does. Like people with a brain knows he's being sarcastic, but even though they might know it's sarcastic, they'll just fucking still get triggered anyway.
Yeah.
You know, and I just feel like with all this shit, just it's not stopping, man. Like World War III is right on the horizon, man. Like it's no joke. I don't know, man. It's.
I guess we'll see.
It's great.
I guess we'll find out.
It's pretty much done deal for me, bro.
Oh, did you hear in our neck of the woods? There's open carry now. Speaking of World War III, it's open carry. Look at this dude with a damn. How does this dude got an SMG around his fucking shoulder to go to fucking Walmart, bro? He's got a just in Florida man is testing out brand. So places can still trespass you from the property.
Walmart.
The state of Walmart? Oh, yeah, legalization in the state.
Testing a brand open carry legalization in the state of in the state at Walmart.
It's in Florida. Yeah, dude's got an SMG. Yeah, I don't. Wow. I mean, I guess it's a good thing. I don't fucking know. But I guess it's like. So on one hand, I'm like, yeah, it's. I think it should be legal to open carry. I just don't think it's a tactically good move because then if you're a mass shooter and you see some dude that's open carrying, you're gonna shoot that guy first,
right?
And then you're kind of you can't stop. You can't be the good guy with the gun anymore for the news article, right? Because you got shot first because you're open carrying. But I think you should be allowed to. Yeah, you know what I mean.
I think most people are sensible with it. You know what I'm saying? Like maybe they have a lot of acreage or something, and they're just kind of, I don't know. Like there's some.
What do you mean a lot of acreage? What do you mean you got a lot of acreage?
Like, you got land and stuff and you have boars and shit around and you just want to keep you strapped. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I mean,
there's no really.
You could already open carry on private property. This is about.
Yeah, but I mean, I don't know. I'm just saying that it expands it. And then if there's any sort of situation with a cop, and you're not on your land, you're open carrying and you don't have a license, you know what I'm saying? There's just no bullshit about it. Cops can't sit there and just fuck with you. So. Yeah. So I dig it.
Yeah.
I dig it. Among other things, too.
I fuck with it heavy. Apparently, new footage came out of the guy that hit Trump in the ear. New footage came out. Do we want to investigate?
Sure.
All right. Who posted this shit? Retard Finder on Twitter posted this. So there's a video of a gun on a bed. I guess there's no audio. No, there's audio. It's him in his room playing with a gun in front of a Marvel poster. I guess dry firing in his room. So this is like all we know of this guy after months.
Now, if you're listening to this,
this is a Candace Owens clip.
On Spotify is essentially.
She's on top of it. She's the new Alex Jones,
everything,
bro.
She's the new Alex Jones, bro.
There's no bullets in it, but he's practicing firing a weapon. And his online history, there's multiple videos that are like this, which I have. His online history shows.
Hold on a second. I got to do a little investigation of my own. I heard a little echo. Is the audio in your headphones, Dar?
Yes.
Are you sure about that?
Oh, shit. No, it's not.
Oh, my God, bro. You just been... oh, my God. Your audio is probably unusable. You did this to me before. It's all right. Fuck it. We're doing this live. Not really for you guys, but we're doing this live, man. Fuck it. But God damn it, use your fucking headphones. You got the audio in your headphones?
It shouldn't be that bad. I don't think it should be that bad.
No, it's that bad. It's just unusable because it's too far out. It's too much of an echo. But as of now, no, it's fine. No, it's fine. Fuck it. I'll just use the Discord audio. I have a backup. Because I'm prepared. But the audio's in your headphones?
Yeah.
God damn. Okay. We're good. I'll just have to use the backup audio. It's all right. I got it covered.
This is where I would put the stupid hat on.
Yeah, put the dunce cap. You got a fucking hat to wear. You got a dunce cap? Do I have any hats?
I do. The hat that you gave me.
What hat are you wearing? There you go. Wear the dunce cap. Oh, that's good. That's good right there. That's the there. You look like you got some Where's Waldo glasses. You can look like Sam Hyde. You can do your Sam Hyde cosplay if you do some Where's Waldo glasses.
Oh shit! I don't have any sunglasses on me right now.
That's fine.
Well, shit happens.
Shit happens. Oh, did you see the Tylenol shit?
Yeah, I did see the Tylenol.
That was the big announcement about Tylenol. And then everybody was clowning on Trump about it. And then people dug up this old tweet from Tylenol. We actually, in 2017, we actually don't recommend using any of our products while pregnant. Thank you for taking the time to voice your concern. In 2017, it's a picture from the White House account. Trump was right about everything.
People throw the baby out with the bathwater, dude. Like RFK was actually a centrist. And all he wants to do is, clean up he's just like the big pharma industrial complex. Well, there's a big food industrial complex, and you would think the left would be against that. Yeah. And none of them say a fucking word about all the poisons in the food. None of them. And you think the tree hugging hippies, yoga girls would be all over this.
Well, hold on a second. Pause. I think that faction of the left is allied with the whole vaccine hesitation, microplastic worry, all that shit. I think they are aligned though. That faction of the left is aligned with that faction of the right.
Well, I'm glad, but there's a lot of lefties that just acquiesce. Whatever Trump does is bad. So there's no nuance to their political, But
the hippie faction though, I'm telling you is in line, bro. That was the alliance we saw in the 2020 era. That was the alliance we saw. The hippie lefties are in line with a big swath of the Rogan righties.
All right, that's good.
So
that's good to hear.
That was a bridge they got made in that era.
Good. The hippie bridge.
The hippie bridge. The hippie lefties and the Rogan righties really teamed up.
Awesome.
There. Speaking of fucking boomer fucking bullshit here, dude. Look at this cool ass video, bro.
Oh shit!
Of a damn smokestack from a nuclear plant getting fucking demolished.
Wow.
Yeah, that's why I say this. Brain dead commies fuck up boiling water one time in the 80s, and boomers are scared forever of nuclear power. Yeah, so we figured out the secret to fucking all the energy we could ever need on this planet.
Yeah.
Ever. And people are afraid it's going to blow up and cause the zombie apocalypse because of The Simpsons and zombie movies. I think it's going to destroy the planet using nuclear isotopes to boil water to create energy. And it's like, no, we figured out how to split the atom. We're going to put up windmills and fucking water wheels and shit. Like, oh, we figured out how to split the atom. Let's put up windmills. Yeah. Let's put up some fucking windmills and some damn solar panels. We've split the atom already and we're worried about energy. Oh, we can have electric cars, but we got to burn oil. Wait a minute. We split the atom, but nope. We're scared it's going to start the apocalypse.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh,
Matt Groening fucked us with that one, bro. Matt Groening? He's the guy that made The Simpsons, so he's got like the 8-eyed fish and shit. Bro, the biggest propaganda arm, bro. The biggest bro. We are officially pro-nuclear power here at Rum Dum Pod. Are we pro-nuclear power? Is that safe to say? I'm pro-nuclear power.
Hell yeah, I am. Well, Trump is too. So he's starting at nuclear power plants.
Is he? I didn't hear about that. I don't know.
Yeah, there's even a uranium, initiative going on to mine more uranium too. So no, he's dude. Trump is all over that shit. Yeah. I know there's so much going on. It's hard to know exactly what he's on top of, but he's pretty much on top. Oh my god.
Oh god, a pod back up. I love this freeze frame right here. We just like,
there we go.
Yeah. Dude, I gotta start watching fucking InfoWars again, dude. Okay, I already have that set. I gotta start watching InfoWars again, dude.
It's funny, man.
I swear it's good shit, dog.
Yeah, it's great. I'll tell you what, though.
What? I see you looking at notes. What do you got? Smooth transition there. Smooth transition.
Yeah.
You know what else is crossed up on my mind? You see what else I got right here? Show the docs.
See what else I got?
Show the docs, Alex. Pull up the
document. I got the document right here. It matches my beanie.
Hey, matches my beanie.
This actually just came in. I got the documents right here.
Like Trump, bro. Actually, this just came in this morning.
Came in.
What do you got?
Just came in.
What do you got, brother man? What do you got?
Official announcement by the FBI that there was 275 FBI agents on the ground at January 6th protests.
Okay.
So don't tell me that was not.
And
they
were hold on a second. But was the article they were like dispersed within the ground?
Type in Blaze. Say? Go to Blaze. Put it out. Yeah, Blaze.
Blaze.
200. The Blaze. Yeah, the Blaze. January 6th. Yeah. That's fine. 275. January 6th.
Yahoo. Where's the Blaze?
Plainclothes. They call them plainclothes agents right there on the top.
That's red.
Right there. Blaze Media.
The Blaze. Why isn't it? It used to be red. Okay, here's the article from the Blaze. FBI had 274. Okay, so fake news, Dar. It was only 274 agents. Big difference.
Right.
Plainclothes agents embedded in January 6th crowd, congressional source says. Disclosure, the FBI has acknowledged it had 274 plainclothes agents. That means they're not, they look like everybody else. And the massive crowd.
They're not undercover, even though they're not wearing
they're
FBI.
Just plain clothes. They're not
designated.
undercover. They're just plain clothes. More than 4.5 years after questions were first raised about the level of FBI. Okay, whatever, bro. Did we know? Hasn't fucking Joe Rogan been talking about this shit? And he's still
but this was never official till today. It's official now.
Yeah, but we already knew this shit. We found
but this is official. This is huge.
The DOJ OIG. We found no evidence in the materials we reviewed or the testimony we received showing or suggesting that the FBI had undercover. They're not undercover. They're plain clothes, obviously.
Yeah, plain clothes.
They're just plain clothes. An 88
the trash
page report. Is that the end of the article? Oh, depending on how one reads undercover. Don't say 88. It's a Nazi dog whistle, Dar. You can't say that number. Plainclothes agent. It's a Nazi dog whistle, man. You can't say it. You can't say the number 88, no matter what. You can't say
not 88.
No,
you can't say 88. Not at all.
It definitely 88. Definitely don't put a 14 behind it.
What if I reverse it and say 88?
Oh, and it's 80. It's 88 instead. That's fine.
88. Yeah.
What if it's if you say 880, it's fine. You gotta say 880. 88's a Nazi dog whistle. You gotta say 888. You gotta say 880, bro. The same report disclosed that 26 FBI confidential human sources were in the January 6th crowds, 4 of whom entered the Capitol. So they say how many of these not undercover, plainclothes, important distinction, actually went through the front doors?
Yeah. So they didn't lie.
Of the 26 informants, 4 entered the Capitol. So I thought it was 274. Did I miss something here?
They just, but I guess only so many of them went inside.
It's like when they had that Democrat politician. I don't remember what the fuck she was. But 14 members of some, I don't know, gang or whatever tried to kidnap her, and 12 of them were FBI informants. Did you ever hear about that?
that was the governor. That was the governor or the mayor. Yeah, I remember.
Yeah, some Democrat governor or whatever, and there's like a 14-member gang, and 12 of them were fucking feds.
Yeah, it was bullshit.
It was just two dummies. It was just two dummies, who were in there man, and they thought they were all just talking shit, but it's not like, you want to talk some drunken banter into my shirt collar right here, you fucking dummy. That was it. Yeah,
that was a season of false flags for sure.
That's even more pathetic. A false flag, you actually make the thing happen. They were just talking shit to these dummies, probably. You know what I mean? A false flag, you actually got to fuck something up. You actually got to do it for it to be a false flag. Did you see more Epstein documents came out? Or rapid firing through the events? This happened hours ago. This happened hours ago,
damn.
Bro.
Dude, shit is fucking going crazy, bro.
Dude. Hold on, let's check the trending right now before we get to that. We'll clickbait that a little bit. What's trending on X? Yeah. Create with Nano Banana. Edit images, Google Gemini. Oh, it's an AI. Oh, get the fuck out of here, Clanker.
Yeah.
Get the fuck. Clanker. ICE arrests Des Moines Superintendent Ian Andre Roberts after fleeing I don't know who the fuck that is, bro. Do we want to click on that? What are we thinking?
No,
we don't give a fuck. Gendy Tartakovsky unveils the Black Knight animation clip. Yeah, we don't give a fuck about the Black Knight.
We don't give a fuck.
Fucking, it's just a flesh wound. Trump appeals to Supreme Court on birthright citizenship. Do we want to look at that? We were talking about immigration.
No, that's a rehash of what he already did. So
it's a rehash. It's a rehash.
A rehash. I mean, he's already.
Okay, we've decided. Fuck all that. We're going to the Epstein files.
Yeah, that's what. Yeah.
Hold on. Reverse chronological order. Okay. Here's the first one. New Epstein's private calendar shows Steve Bannon, Peter Thiel, and lunch with Elon Musk. We will review these documents right now. So we got Monday, November 27th, 2017. Parents to check. Okay, is anybody we know on here? Yeah, Peter Thiel, 12 p.m. That guy that's always talking about the Antichrist.
Mm-hmm. He also said that AI is a bubble. He said that today.
Yeah,
and I knew that already. AI is going to be a bubble. I mean, like it's going to need some reevaluating. That's for sure.
You think so? I don't know, dude. I don't fucking know.
Yeah,
I hate this shit.
It needs.
I'm anti-clanker.
Yeah.
I'm anti it, but I mean, I don't know. I didn't think it was a bubble. I thought it was just going to go straight to the moon. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, like everything does. Everything always goes straight to the moon. Always buy. Always believe. Always believe when VCs want to raise money for a new tech company. Always believe them.
Always. That's the official position of the Rum Dum podcast, ladies.
That's right. Always just be a believer.
Steve Bannon, 7 a.m. breakfast with Steve Bannon on February 16th.
So fucking what?
That's the thing with these documents. Like, you just like, it's not like it says child sacrifice at midnight. It says breakfast. Like, okay, he had breakfast with a rich guy.
But that's a code word, bro. That's breakfast is.
Well, if it said like, yeah, we're having you $10 million worth of hot dogs. We're having $1 billion worth of cheese pizza at midnight. On a full moon. Yeah.
No, this gives left media just enough ammunition to start
breakfast party with Bill Gates. Hold on a second. This is a based one though. Breakfast party with Bill Gates. What do we think about that?
All right.
But look at this. Look at this. Normal. Saturday, December 6, 2014. Reminder: Elon Musk to Island. Is this still happening? To Island. You can't write that one off as breakfast. To Island.
Yeah, to Island. But he might have. He canceled. He didn't go.
He was just there for the snorkeling.
But it says still happening, a question mark. That means
tentative.
At this point it was tentative. So no.
Yeah.
Elon Musk knows better than that shit.
You don't think he
probably was
island?
Invited and Epstein was hoping that he'd show up. You know, but even though Epstein was, I mean, he was a Mossad agent and he was into blackmail, but he also was a data broker.
Wait, was that 100%? Was that 100% confirmed Mossad agent? Was that 100% confirmed?
I mean, that was just kind of almost like an open secret, bro. Like, yeah, he's part of an intelligence operation, bro. Like,
yeah.
You know, he's Mossad. So yeah, so he's always rubbing elbows with elites, and you know, even though he's talked to these elites, doesn't mean they were into the extracurricular activities.
Yeah.
But he was still taking notes on everyone, especially Elon Musk. You know, like, come on.
David Blaine, 7 p.m. tentative David Blaine to stop over redacted. Bro.
Yeah.
Oh, we got a Rothschild.
So this guy's rubbing elbows with everybody, you know, like.
Yeah.
You know, so I mean, even though I'm not a fan of the Rothschilds, but it's just like, you know, these aren't gray, these aren't incrimination, but this gives left-wing media enough ammo to keep this narrative going, because that's the only thing that they won on, is that, you know, the Epstein files were just a total botch.
Big damn W. Big damn W.
Yeah.
Dude.
Yeah. Trump, so that's the only thing they've got right now. So they just have to hammer that shit until the cows come home, because they're losing on it.
Because we all know the Epstein files are a Democrat hoax here at the Rum Dum Pod. We all know that. We all know that.
Yeah.
We all know that. It's just a dim hoax.
We know that.
We all know.
We know that.
We know.
There's nothing to see here,
There's
folks.
nothing. There's nothing, bro. It's just a dim hoax.
Trump actually hides his angel wings behind his blazer.
Behind the Epstein list. That's why we can't see them. Because if we find the Epstein list, we'll see Trump's angel wings, so we'll know that he is divine. Yeah, we can't allow that to happen.
But actually what was a good. I'm kind of glad that, I guess, the Trump propaganda machine didn't roll with this, but they had a good idea. and they were trying to say that that Trump was an FBI informant, and that's why. That's the only reason he was an informant. That's the only reason why I hung out with Epstein. I was like, that is the best copium I've heard. That is the best.
Epstein and Trump were actually undercover as child molesters. That's why they built the island. They were just undercover. They were. It's like on Chris Hansen. They go, well, I was just gonna show up and tell the 12-year-old girl about the dangers of talking to strangers. That's why I was here. It's like that. I was just gonna tell her about the dangers. I was just gonna talk to her, Chris. Why don't you have a seat, bro? Why don't you just have a little fucking seat right there, buddy? Why don't you have a little seat right there? This is a good meme, Jay. You saw this when someone reacted to the Tylenol thing? What do we think about the Tylenol thing? What's the official Rum Dum position on that?
Well, Jones was trying to say that it was somewhat a scapegoat because actually all the vaccines a lot of vaccines, especially modern day vaccines, cause autism, which is true. Autism has exponentially went up.
So what in the vaccines causes autism? I've heard people say that.
Heavy metals like mercury and
mercury causes. I thought it just made you crazy. That's like the Mad Hatter thing.
Yeah, it does make you crazy, but it does. Think of what it would do to a pregnant woman, and also there's certain. I mean, when you have a vaccine, it of course it's not all. The only mRNA vaccine right now, as we know, is the COVID-19 vaccination, but. Those, it could with metals and certain other things, chemicals and stuff in the vaccine can fuck you up, mess with your DNA. So especially at such a young age, especially for a pregnant mother.
But do we know it's a DNA? I thought the causes for autism weren't even understood. It's not like a DNA thing. It's like a mystery thing.
Well, that's the thing. Well, whatever that mystery is, it's exponent. It's almost like it went from the numbers went from before 1960 or some shit. It was 1 out of 100 or maybe even more, 1 out of 1,000.
So you're saying
now it's 1 out of 20. It's crazy. It's almost it's crazy numbers. How many autism children are?
Yeah. Well, do you think possibly we just have more evidence of it now because with the advent of things like Warhammer, we can obviously tell when someone's autistic when they have a lot of miniature figures, whether that be anime figures,
Magic the Gathering,
Magic cards, Warhammer figures. Tylenol pills, things like that. Do you think it's just more obvious right now because of things like that nature?
No, I mean it's also from the environment too, and all the food we eat. I mean that doesn't help either. All the plastics and shit, and all the heavy metals and everything. But no, because you have to. This is kind of a fucked up. We were taking meticulous notes because Americans. I hate to say it. We were part of the eugenics program. We had our own eugenics program here. That's actually where Planned Parenthood came from.
Oh, yeah?
Yes, bro. And that's the funny thing about how the left, reveres Planned Parenthood at this wonderful institution that helps mothers kill their babies. But that was think about it. It's a eugenetics program, and it was really directed to minorities.
What? You cut out for me. Directed to who?
Directed to minorities.
Oh. Yeah.
And it's just funny how the left adores Planned Parenthood, and it's such a joke. It's such a anyway. So
yeah,
my thoughts
exactly.
Having that said, they took meticulous statistics on that.
On what?
That's how we know on mentally retarded children.
Oh, okay.
So we know we know. Now from a certain date, you know what I'm saying? I'm not sure, probably not since America started, but I'm pretty sure since
they weren't diagnosing nobody with retardation in the 1700s, my boy. That was
they just put you to work in the coal mines.
Yeah, no, they said, well, that boy's a little odd right there. They didn't die. That's like people say, oh, well, the Amish don't have autism. They ain't diagnosing shit in the Amish. You ain't going to a doctor unless you got a fucking railroad spike through your foot or something, bro. They ain't checking you out for autism in the Amish community.
Yeah.
Yeah, come on.
I'll tell you what's funny, man. I didn't know this, but in China, modern day China, they don't the medical community and just their overarching medical people, they don't believe in allergic reactions.
Well, that's horseshit. I know they're real. I get them.
Dude, it's true. And bro, I just watched this this video of these guys who always like rag on China because they've lived there.
Yeah.
There's like two English guys and they've lived there for years and they have Chinese wives. And I can't remember the name of the YouTube channel, but I always tune in. And just recently, somebody had been administered medicine, but the medicine made them have an allergic reaction and they died.
Yeah.
So they don't you know how like the first thing you go to a hospital in America, they always make sure if they can talk to you, they want to know if you're having an allergic reaction to anything. That's one of the first things. They don't do that in China, bro. That's what I'm trying to say. They don't.
And then in the story you told, someone had an allergic reaction and died. So what's your proof of there being no allergies? The person died from an allergic reaction.
No.
Don't stroke your fucking eyebrows.
You gotta eat, bro.
Don't stroke your fucking eyebrows. I have allergies. I have allergies. What do you mean there's no allergic reaction? Bro said there's no allergies. In China, they don't even check for allergies. They just strokes the eyebrows.
Bro, you're not understanding what I'm saying.
What do you mean there's no allergies, bro? What the fuck do you mean? I have allergies. I have allergies. What do you mean there's no allergies,
That's too
bro?
fucking crazy, bro.
He said...
Listen, no, I didn't. That's not what I said. Listen to what I'm saying.
Yeah. Okay. Try again.
It's not like you take a plane. All right, let me. Yeah,
slow it down.
You don't take a plane to China and now you've entered the no allergy zone. That's not what.
But you said allergies aren't real. I'll roll the clip back. You said allergies aren't real. They found that out in China. That's what you said, brother.
No. This is what I said. I said they do not believe. I said the medical community does not believe in allergies.
Well, the way you said it, man, it sounded like you agreed. So you disagree with the statement. Oh, okay.
Yes.
Well, why'd you even bring it up? Okay, the Chinese don't believe in allergies. Like, I give a fuck. I thought you meant like you're like, this is new tech. The allergies are bullshit. Bro. That's what I thought you were saying. Allergies are bullshit.
The allergy code.
Well, keep in mind, knowing you, that is something that sounds like something you would say. Like, yo, allergies are just fucking liberal bullshit, bro. It sounds like something you would say. Okay, knowing you, that's something I would believe you would say, that you would just come up like, you know, allergies are just a bunch of fucking liberal
you want to know
bullshit.
A secret? Allergies don't exist.
That's the kind of shit you would unironically say.
All you gotta do is take your bee pollen, and you're fucking good. No, bro, that's funny. That's so funny. I can't wait to see that. So we gotta clip that because I want to see that again. Because I did not say that.
So why did you bring that up then? If you believe in allergies?
Because it was a good segue. No, it was a segue from our medical talk, and I wanted to say that because when it comes to medical institutions and how different countries, take a different approach and protocol, China. Medical doctors, just like doctors here, don't do nutrition.
They do, but it's like, you need to eat mostly bread and milk. That's
they like they don't tell you need if you're like there's so many like symptoms that you just need more magnesium or you need more vitamin D. Yeah. Instead, they'll just give you a drug. You know what I mean? Like they're not. Doctors and MDs are not trained in nutrition. Actually, so that's another thing that RFK did. He made it a mandate not even too long ago that all doctors' school curriculum, they have to have nutrition in their curriculum. They don't even have to have nutrition to get an MD.
Well, a lot of doctors don't even believe in vitamins.
I know. That's the problem. That's a huge problem. So, and I guess Chinese is probably the same way, but they don't believe in allergies.
Yeah.
That's fucking
Do you know why that is, or they just...
They just don't, man. They probably just don't want to. Their medical system's probably so underfunded and fucked, like the social medicine that all these lefties want. It's so underfunded and fucked. They don't have time for allergies. Mm. They don't. They're just inefficient they just don't care about the common folk as well enough. They just don't. They don't give a shit.
I don't know, because some allergies are fatal, but some are not. So I could see being like, whatever about those. But I mean, some of them will kill you.
I think it's an efficiency issue. I think it's a logistical issue why they don't do.
Yeah, well, they have a lot more. They got like billions of people. We're in like the hundreds of millions. They got billions of people.
Yeah.
So it's like, how the fuck are you going to get on everybody, dude?
Yeah, dude. Anyway, that's some funny shit.
That's some good shit. Well, all right.
Allergies are a conspiracy.
I think that's it for the A side of Rum Dum episode number 19. So
that was exhausting.
I'm going to go to the bathroom real quick. No, we still got a B side to film, Darman.
I know.
We still got a B side to film.
I got to take this beanie off. I'm burning it up.
Yeah,
bro.
Take the beanie off. I'm going to go to the bathroom. We hope you enjoyed your Sunday episode of the Rum Dum Pod. And we'll see you on Wednesday for the B-side. Deuces.
Deuces.
Okay, I've got to take a piss. I'll be right back to film.
You want me to stop?